Just moved in my new house today. Moving was hard, but I got squared away. Bells started ringing and chains rattled loud. I knew I'd moved in a haunted house. Still I made up in my mind to stay. Nothing was gonna drive me away.
Welcome to another build day. And in honor of Yard Hunter 5, donut of the day, Krispy Kremes. Glazed, warm Krispy Kremes, and I still don't want to know how they keep those damn things warm. Tripping over things. Back over here to this disaster area. We got quite a bit accomplished yesterday in here, and we still got a goddamn disaster area. I know last night when I called it quits, I was hopping all over the place. And I need to get in, I think, in here and just focus on one thing and keep working on it until it's done. Let's see. Got the fogger set up. It's pretty much ready to go except for the sensor. I need to get that. The box clipped off, the wires ran down to the Scooby-Boo boards. I also need to get the sensor for the Scooby-Boo board mounted, and the wires ran over here. I've got two speakers in here. I need to get their wiring ran from them over to here. I got one water blaster hooked up last night, except for the airline. I need to get the other one into the same state. I've got water pumps I gotta get installed and plumbed, and their electrical ran so they're ready to be plugged in when the power gets turned on and the water's in the ponds. And let's see, what else did I need to do? There's a couple other things I need to do in here yet, as well as get the water in the ponds. And if I sit here and keep talking into this damn thing, I ain't going to get any of it done. So I'm going to put this down, go get my tools, and get to work. Okay, people. Wanted to give you a quickie update on the water tubes. As I was saying last night, I think I put way too much dye into them. And you'll notice now, you can see the tubes a little bit there. It's because they're almost all the way empty. I just took all three of them loose, drained out most of the water. You can see maybe down there, maybe you can't go that way, but there's only a little bit of water left in that one, and all of them are the same way. There's only a little bit of water left. Now what I'm going to do is when I fill the ponds, I'll come back in and I'll refill these tubes with fresh water. That will dilute down whatever dye I have left in the tubes, and then tonight we'll check it with the black light, see if they glow any better. If they're worse, then I'll add more dye to it. If not, they'll stay as is. I'm still going to come in here with some of my UV spotlights and put those in here too so they shine a bit more. But other than that, I also got the sensor ran for this room for the Scooby-Boo board. I ended up putting it over here, actually in the Gypsy display. And the reason for that is the first thing that's going to fire on that Scooby-Boo board is the fogger. And I want that barrel to fill up with fog. So when the people come around in through the ghost hall like this, they come in and there'll be fog coming out the barrel. The fogger will probably be off at that time, but it takes a while for the fog to vacate the barrel. So we'll be doing that, and hopefully it'll be a good show. Normal walking pace like people normally do coming through the haunt, it's about 6 seconds, 7 seconds to get to this point. So I figure if I program the board at an 8-second mark, I can start the firing process for the water blasters. But anyway, just wanted to give you basically an update on the water tubes. Hey people, it has begun. Everything is totally finished in here with the exception of filling the ponds and the low voltage. And the only thing in here low voltage I need are for the Scooby-Boo board underneath there, and I need to install the 6 ultraviolet, my black light LED lights in here and get those wired up. as well as the lights for the bubble tubes. That's all my low voltage stuff. It's all right here in this corner. I still need to get the scuba boo board underneath this barrel hooked up. Other than that, it's just filling. I have gone back through and I've refilled all the tubes after draining them, and the dye, there's still some dye in there. It's not as heavy, so we'll see tonight what it looks like. As to the pond, nothing in that one as of yet, but this one's getting its water, and it's going to take probably about a half hour, 45 minutes or so, to get these ponds filled. So while these are filling, I'm going to work on the low voltage stuff and get that done. So there's an update for you. Tonight you might see some water action. That last comment, the water action, don't take it the wrong way, Josh. Please don't take it the wrong way. Okay, now you know, the sensor's working. Okay, I do need to adjust the timing on that. I'll have to play with it tomorrow. We ran into a problem. The sensor I have for the scuba boo board originally was causing a weird bug, and I was able to track down what the bug is, so I swapped the sensor out for the one that's in the witch's display. The one that belongs in this room is going to have to go in the house and get some repair work done to it. Other than that, I emptied out some of the water in the tubes, and I got some UV spots on them. And that one is aimed the wrong way. It's supposed to be aimed over there, like that. There we go. Still a little too much dye in there. Ran into another problem too. You notice I think I shorted out some LEDs in these tubes, dumping the water out of them. And the same thing with that one. So I'm going to have to replace the LEDs in that, and that's going to have to be for next season. So I'm going to have to go with that. But they are glowing to an extent. They are bubbling. They're good to go. Good enough for the pond. As you can hear, the ambient track is playing. Bubble, bubble, bubble. We got the water in the ponds, and you can see the reflection in the water, but you really can't see a glow from the water. And you can kind of down there, and if I go down like this, there you go, you can see a better glow from the water. Not very much of a glow. For all intents and purposes, I need to fine-tune the board for the programming part of it. I still have to get in here, and this is going to be tomorrow's project, and plug in the pumps for the fountain on the wall, for the fountain built into him. He spits out gooey goo, or actually pond water, while he's rotating back and forth, and that one. And that means I have to go wading. That's the only way of doing it, because the adjustment is down on the pump. There's been a couple years where I've had those things wide open, and we ended up shooting, like in this one here, shooting water from the pipe clear out here into the grass. You don't want that. Another adjustment I'm going to have to make is on the water blasters. I was not sure how they were going to react being in deeper water and with proper hosing for the air and everything. So I have this one set at about 40 pounds, and it's shooting water up about 2 inches in the air, 3 inches in the air, making a gurgling sound. So I need to up the pressure a bit more. This one is set at 0. So when it triggers, you hear the click of the solenoid, and nothing happens. Needless to say, I need to get in there and adjust the air pressure on it. I'm going to do that tomorrow when I'm in there adjusting the pump. I'll probably mess with this one first and get these two pumps working, and then mess with the air blaster or water blaster to get it dialed in and programmed in. And then I can take a look at my gauge on here, and if it says, 50 pounds, I can go hop over the other pond and set it at 50, and it should be okay as well. But other than the pumps and the water blasters, I'm as far as I can go. Oh, and reprogramming the board so the timing's right. I'm as far as I can go in here. So I'm calling this display done, except for those couple items, which I'll do tomorrow. Next one is this display. And can you guess what it is? It's so dark you cannot see. It's a witch's display. I'm going to get started tonight getting the 110 in. You know, there's some AC stuff that can be hooked up tonight. Might get a few of the LEDs mounted as well. I doubt I will have them wired today. That'll be also another project for tomorrow. Now, vlogging, daily setup. I'm going to bring this vlog to a close and go put the camera away because I've had it sitting here on this barrel all day long, and I've been nervous as all hell about dropping it in the water. So I'm going to get this camera put away. Did want to take a moment and hold on here, my cigar went out. Need to relight. Where's my lighter? In my pocket where I left it. I wanted to take a moment. Weird angles again, I know, you guys should be used to it by now. To say thank you to everyone that's been following along on the setup builds this year. Those of you who have been commenting, and the Breakfast Club, and your donuts of the day. It's been kind of fun to have something kind of comical to add in. Been rather enjoying it and getting a lot of the oddball comments. So I wanted to say thank you to everybody. Sadly, we've got 2 days left. Basically, I got tomorrow, all day tomorrow, and up till 7 o'clock tomorrow night to get this haunt done. We have our VIP showing Monday night, and today's Saturday. I'm filming this on Saturday. I am going to have to, I'm afraid, make this the last vlog in the setup series for this year. So this will be pretty much the last footage that you're going to see. And no, I am not going to take you to a walk through the haunt so you can see everything. Reason being is sometime this next week I will be doing the official walkthrough of the haunt. And that will get posted, and it'll be probably a nighttime one. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a daytime one or not. It all depends. Daytime ones never get as many views as a nighttime, and I'd like to get a ton of views. Besides, I'm itching to post something on the Hangout. I haven't been able to post one of my setup vlogs on the Hangout. So, the next video you will be seeing from me most likely will be the official walkthrough for the Haunted Tents 2014. Also this year, with having this new camera, I still have my old camera. I am going to be setting this camera up. We're open 5 nights this year. November 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, and November 1st. I'm going to be each night setting this camera up in a different display in the haunt. And I'm going to see if I can capture some scare cam stuff, kind of like what Halloween Hellmouth, Troy, does. He does it usually with his drop panels. I'm going to try doing it roaming around the haunt. So one night this camera will be in the spider display. The next night it might be in this, the blacklight room. The next night it could be in the graveyard. I don't know. It could be in the cornhole too. But so we'll have the official walkthrough video. We'll have some scare cam footage after the first of the month, and then as far as getting back into building after Halloween, I don't know. Right now, I am focusing purely on trying to get this haunt finished. But I wanted to say thank you to everybody for watching and all your comments and help and everything. It means a lot to me. It does help me a lot. You guys have helped motivate me on some of the days out here where I just did not want to be out here, because I was too damn tired. So, thank you, everybody. And with that, farewell until after Halloween. I love you all. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.